You're ready to start your year? So what better way to start off a speech for my junior year? Talking about what I learned sophomore year. So freshman year, your nav year. You're told what to do. People are telling you where to go, when to study, what to eat, what to wear. No big deal. Easy. Sophomore year. Smack year. You got privileges. You get to do stuff. Kind of get to find out who you are, what you like to do. You get to do stuff on your own. You're not told when to eat. You're not told when to study. You're not told when to shine. You got freedoms. You're an upperclassman. But there's a big part about your sophomore year at the Citadel that is different than any other college. And I believe it is the #1 year in learning your leadership skills. And that is because of servant leadership. And no, I'm not about to bore you for the next 5 minutes. But I want you guys to listen. So my sophomore year, I was private. I did not have rank in the corps. So no, I wasn't a squad corporal, I wasn't cadre, I didn't do any of that. So what? What was I supposed to do? Just sit in the corner and do nothing. Be like, all right, I don't need to shine. I don't need to come down online early. I don't need to look good in my duty. I don't need to do any of that. I don't care. I'm private. Negative Ghost Rider. Because the way that you portray yourself is more important than the way you portray this on your collar. The way that you act does not just portray the Citadel because you're in a uniform. It portrays who you are, who you want to be. So, you know what? Not everywhere you go in life, you're going to be the top dog. You're not going to be the manager. You're not always going to be in charge. You're not always going to be the one making the decisions. But you know what? You can be that person that your manager, that your boss looks to get stuff done. And that's because of servant leadership. Because you're willing to go the extra mile for someone else to make them look good. Because I got this in the bag. I don't need to worry about it anymore. It's like, yeah, you know what? I'm a private, but my shoes are going to be shined because I care about my appearance. It's like, all right, yeah, I'm not cadre. I don't rock out knobs. But you know what? There's a knob in my class. He's struggling. I'm going to help him out and give him some tips on this class because I've had that teacher before. That's leadership. Who you are when you're not in front of others. That's leadership. Who you are when you're not the top dog in leadership. Because that's who they look for. This upcoming summer, I get an opportunity. I got to go to advanced camp at Fort Knox with all the other Army contracts. And this past summer, I got an opportunity to go to Fort Knox and be out 440. All the cadre I met said they don't really care who they put as the platoon leader, platoon sergeant, any of the leadership positions. They're looking at the Joes. They're looking at the people who are going to be there, who are just being the soldier at that moment and seeing how they act. Because are they listening? Are they paying attention? Are they focused? Are they ready? Are they motivated? Or are they just in the back like, well, I don't got rank, I don't care. Who you are when you're not in leadership, when the spotlight isn't on you, is the person you're going to want to be. And it's the way that you define yourself. So you know what? Take advantage of your sophomore year. Because your sophomore year was probably the most eye-opening part of my years I think I'm going to have here at the Citadel. Because it wasn't me and my classmates. It still was. I still love, my battery classmates. But a big part of it was how I was going to affect my squad corporal, my squad leader, my platoon sergeant, my PL, how I portrayed the battery. Because you know what? Yes, I am an individual. I'm not a knob anymore. So how I act matters. It's not just the team. You have to see how willing you are to go for others. Because I guarantee when you're a manager, when you're a platoon leader, when you're in these high-rank positions, you're going to want the people under you to do the same as you do. So while you're in that position, do the same for your leadership. Because that's what you're going to want anyway, right? You're not going to want subordinates that don't listen, that don't do work, that don't come down on time. You're not going to want that. So don't be that example. My favorite quote from one of my martial arts instructors: "You do not rise to the level of your expectations. You fall to the level of your training." So if you're, sophomore not doing anything, and then you think you're going to get ranked junior year, well, what did you train sophomore year? You didn't do anything. Cadet summer training. If I don't do anything this year, it's like, oh, well, I don't have rank, I'm kind of a ghost in the Army department. What do you think you're going to do at training? You're going to ghost through. So take advantage of when you're not in leadership, because that will show you who you are as a person and who you're willing to be when you are in that leadership role. Thank you.